And in the list, it's Robin's turn. She's sharing her New Year's resolution. Live from the WGN studios, this is the WGN Morning News at 9.
Song, huh?
Nothing's gonna stop.
Look at the song that was.
That's a terrible song. Wasn't this on one of those lists of like the worst songs?
Yeah.
Or We Built This City, but it
Yeah.
was all
Well, those people are wrong.
Yeah, they are. You know, earlier in the week, Bobby Hull celebrated his 84th birthday. With this being Throwback Thursday, I thought I'd show you a little commercial he did. He was one of the Chicago athletes that did endorsements before many that we know now. So take a look. Bobby Hull.
On those pancakes.
Log cabin.
Uh-huh. How's it taste?
Not too.
Not too what?
Not too thick. Not too thin. Not too sweet.
You mean mapley tasting, just right?
Yeah.
Well, then say log cabin is just right.
Look, if the kid says it's not two, it's not two.
Who you fella?
Bobby Hull. I play hockey.
Oh, right, Mr. Hull. You know you're a real smart kid there.
He sat around the house with his Hawks jersey on, I'm sure. Yeah. In case you didn't know, he was Bobby Hull.
That's great.
It's the 9 at 9. They've got lots of wacky stories. You'll be feeling fine. Just set aside your worries. You'll be entertained. You'll be laughing till you're crying. I swear you're gonna find it satisfying.
All right, number 9, we bet a lot of people can identify with this. When you were growing up, did your parents have weird rules that you had to follow? The people at BuzzFeed got a thread going on Reddit, and here are some of those seemingly random rules that some parents had. Michelle says, my mom would always make me pour boiling hot water on toothbrushes before first use. I thought this was a normal thing, didn't give it a second thought until I was 24, and it suddenly dawned on me that not all people do this. Patty B said, taking the Lord's name in vain was a big no-no in our house, so if we even said geez, our parents would freak out. It got to the point where we were careful just saying the J sound, and we still say my gosh instead of geez. And Carla G posted, my parents wouldn't let us watch Batman because it was too violent. Not the new movies, the old silly Batman with the BAM cartoon effects.
Yeah.
The show we all watched was reruns of Dick Cavett on PBS, which is weird because they often talked about drugs on that show. I couldn't watch Speed Racer. It was too violent. Too violent.
Yeah.
And 8 is Enough.
Why? Yeah.
It's too edgy.
Yeah.
I just remember those two. I'm like, but we're watching so much other stuff. But those two, they somehow stumbled upon it like, yay, they're not watching that.
Yeah, my parents were big sticklers for MTV. I couldn't watch MTV. I was able to watch The Godfather, but I couldn't watch MTV, where a man gets gunned down at a toll booth. That was okay.
All right.
My parents had a rule when you're climbing across the ledge of the second floor because you forgot your key to climb through the window, don't fall off. Because they didn't want to spend 2 hours in the emergency room. It wasn't because of me.
100%. All right, number 8, these images of Diane Keaton and Steve Martin from Father of the Bride 2 are really freaking people out. And here's why. They were supposed to be in their mid-40s at the time, and in the movie, Keaton and her newly married daughter found out that they were pregnant at the same time. All right, so case in point, Shakira is 45, so is Orlando Bloom. J-Lo is 53, and they all look remarkably different. No sweater sets or ill-fitting suits, no pearls. The whole thing's causing lots of chatter on the Twitter about aging.
Well, Steve Martin went gray really early.
Yeah.
So it's not quite a fair
But
comparison.
the style was different back then, too, for, you know.
I have no idea what they're talking about.
Number 7, you may notice 20-somethings walking around with T-shirts with movie phrases like Save Ferris from Ferris Bueller's Day Off, which premiered in 1986, or Blue-Tarski for President from the movie Animal House, which came out in 1978. The movies are more than 30 years old, if not older, and if it's not because these kids are movie buffs. Most of them haven't seen the movies. They are just really into vintage tees, and they'll pay a lot for them. We found an old T-shirt from Disney's A Bug's Life going for $200 on eBay. The thing is, most of these shirts are recreations, not retro, but kids don't care. To them, they're just cool.
All right, number 6, you might have heard people talking about Viking toast.
Oh.
It is a big deal on TikTok and Insta. The recipe is from a very popular cookbook called Pinch of Nam from Kate and Kay Allison. They are known for their healthy recipes, and this recipe is simple. Finely chop your onions and cook them for 2 to 3 minutes. Then add cheddar cheese, eggs, plus a little bit of mustard powder and Worcestershire sauce. Add the mix to a slice of bread and grill it until the cheese is melted brown. Turns out the whole thing is around 287 calories, and it works well with a lot of well-known diet plans like Weight Watchers.
So eggs and cheese on toast. Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's what it
Sounds
is.
good, though.
Yeah.
All right, number 5, more from the Twitter feed, behind-the-scenes photos. This first one is James Cameron, behind the scenes of Titanic. Look at that. What's this one? Oh, that's from
Teletubbies.
Teletubbies.
Wow,
Yeah,
supposed to
you
see
really
that.
see that.
Oh,
Steven Spielberg and Jaws.
wow.
Oh, Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street. Look at all the Spider-Man in sweatpants. The Thing.
What's going on
That's
there?
it. Yeah.
Oh, it?
Yeah. You know.
Oh, that's
Stranger
from
Things.
Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Chucky. That's creepy. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That ruins all the magic of Titanic for me there.
Yeah.
You really thought she was floating on a door,
I
huh?
did.
Really?
Oh, boy. What do you know?
And number 4, in the Borat movies, the character is supposed to be from Kazakhstan. Comedian Sacha Baron Cohen actually speaks Hebrew in the movie, but it might have worked to use the real thing because it's not exactly the most beautiful sounding language.
Күз кез күз, күш кеш күш, кір кер көр, күл кел көл, кілең қысқа сөз кім оқиды тез. Арқада алты арқар бар, қырқада қырық арқар бар, қырық арқарда ақ арқар бар, алты арқарда марқа арқар бар. Әбдіреде әбігер әтеш отыр, әбігер әтеш отырған әбдірені.
He sounds like an auctioneer.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Бітті. Көсе-көсеге көсе көрсетті. Көсе-көсеге неше көсе көрсетті. Көсенің көсеге көрсеткен көсеуі 5.
Jeez, I love this.
10 бөгелекке 10 көбелек келіп қонды. 10 бөгелек 10 бөлек, 10 көбелек 10 бөлек кетті. Абат абдырағыш па, абақ абдырағыш па, абат абдырағыштау, абақ қотыраңдағыштау. Умартаға балалар барар, балаларды аралар
Sounds like
қалар.
they're saying the same thing over
Yeah.
there.
Арқарда ағарқар бар,
Wow.
Which is something we definitely don't do.
No,
No, not at
We
all.
don't rely on the same
No.
things. Number 3, here's a weird video of Prince Charles from the 70s talking about whom he might marry. The part with Diana was just edited in there. Check it out.
Do you have any thoughts about the lady that the Prince of Wales should marry?
Yes. Well, I suppose, you see, it's really difficult because you've got to remember that when you marry, in my position, you're going to marry somebody who perhaps one day is going to become queen. And you've got to choose somebody very carefully, I think. And it's got to be somebody pretty special. Because if you choose somebody who isn't used to it, it can, I think, probably cause...
Do you have any thoughts about
Yeah, that lick is what people are fixated on.
any thoughts about
Charles and Diana were married on July
any thoughts
29th,
about
1981. Boy, you're a real looker, this one, huh?
Okay.
Yeah. Good teeth, too.
Yeah.
Different time.
Yeah.
Number 2, if you've been following my breakfast blog, Eggs and Polly, you know all about my latest cooking obsession. They're called finger cots. They're fingertip protectors. I can't tell you how many times they've saved me. They fit perfectly over your little digits, and they keep you from any harmful kitchen injuries. And they're only like $6, and you get a box of disposable finger gloves, just like the ones you see here. If you slice, boom. Finger glove. If you dice, finger glove. They're also really helpful with tricky household situations that you might find yourself in. For more information about them, in my latest blog entry, check out I've Got Nothing But Love for My Finger Gloves, and that's gloves with a Z at the end. That's going to drop tomorrow at 4:35 permanent standard time. So we'll see.
So you can't cut through those with a knife?
Yeah, use them forever. And
Oh, yeah. Knife can't go through
no,
rubber.
not rubber. Not
Ever.
Okay. All right, number 1, for no real reason, let's take a look at a funny scene with Peter Sellers in the 1976 movie The Pink Panther Strikes Again. This is the 5th film in that series.
This is a door.
Yes, sir, that is a door.
Yes, I know that, I know that.
It's not locked, sir.
Obviously. Stay where you are. I prefer to handle this alone. Is there anybody hiding there in the dark? Nothing like a good warm-up when you're on a case, you know? Tell me, which switch did you use to turn on the lights?
The light switch, sir.
Strange, it didn't work for me. Ah. Yes. Unless I miss my guess, this would be the gymnasium room, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes. It is a good room. Yes. Ah. This reminds me of my younger days at the Sûreté Police Academy. The parallel bars, my specialty. I was something of an athlete, you know. Yes, yes. I was known as the Pavlova of the parallels. Yes. Yes, it's all coming back now. Ah, yes, I remember.
Nice little twist there. Didn't see that?
I do. It's a 99.
It's the 9 at 9.
All right, we have